The Super Bowl's over! Now let's look at how bad the commercials were. Hey, it's Brian, let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at Jason Momoa's Super Bowl commercial for Rocket Mortgage.
What does home mean to me?
A house, apartment, or other shelter that is the usual residence of a person, family, or household. That's what it should mean. Or the place in which one's domestic affections are centered.
It's my sanctuary.
That was not an accepted definition.
It's the one place I can let my guard down.
Except when you let your guard down in Game of Thrones and you got poisoned and killed. Look at this guy's house. He has a bass guitar chilling on the couch.
It's where I can just kick back and be totally comfortable in my own skin.
Because he took his skin off, so it's like his own skin. He's got more guitars here. I count 4 in this one. That's 5 guitars in this dude's house already. And he's an actor. He's not even like a musician. Why does he have a fire going? He lives in like Southern California. I'm also realizing that he has like a rug over here that's filthy dirty. Maybe he's been doing some woodworking. Maybe he builds his own guitars.
Mortgage understands that home.
See, this is when the CGI just gets out of control. It's obvious that his head is CGI'd onto another person's body, which kind of makes it more disturbing in a way. Does anyone else think that the light above his dining room table looks like a bird cage? I think this is the first room in his house that doesn't have a guitar in it.
Where I can be myself.
Killer body.
And that feels pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'm not buying it with the CGI. Also, does he have a scrunchie around his right wrist? It's time for an update on Mr. Peanut. And before we begin, let's just note the fact that his grave is shaped like a peanut, which is brilliant. But man, his headstone is garbage. I mean, it looks good from a design standpoint, but he doesn't even have an epitaph. It's like, Mr. Peanut, he's dead. Big deal.
Mr. Peanut, he spent his life bringing people together.
You gotta admit the impressiveness of having Mr. Clean and the Kool-Aid guy here. Although I kind of doubt that the Kool-Aid man could be appropriate at a funeral. And would his tears be delicious? Was that the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? We have a Nutmobile and a Wienermobile.
What is happening? What is that?
So they're kind of ripping off Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is that a baby nut?
If Mr. Peanut were a Pokemon.
Just kidding. I'm back.
Well, we kind of thought there was something weird about the whole ad campaign to begin with. I mean, what exactly were they selling by slaughtering their mascot, even in an act of heroism? This makes a little bit more sense. They're trying to ride that Baby Groot, Baby Yoda wave to popularity. Although, hashtag Baby Nut? Baby Nut? Baby Nut. No one thought this through. Baby Nut. All right, one more.
Cheetos have popcorn now?
Hey, I'm gonna need you to... Never mind.
That happens to me at my job too, but that's just because they hate me.
Can't touch this.
Hammer!
Help. You can't touch
If only. This is actually a pretty good wish fulfillment ad.
You can't touch this.
Really, if you're going to be a spotter, you should be toward his head so you can grab the bar anyway. So having your spotter sitting near you isn't really how you're supposed to do it. That's a free PSA for you.
You can't touch this.
Oddly not disturbing.
I trust you. Stop. Hammer time.
I mean, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, makes me want to buy Cheetos. Certainly doesn't make me like Cheetos any less. Because they're pretty good. And trust falls are lame.